There was a lot of drama as we crowned a new NFC East division winner. At the beginning of the day, the Dallas Cowboys took on the Giants. The Giants somehow pulled it off. Now, let me just say the Dallas Cowboys in the second half with Andy Dalton look kind of scary. I would have been very intrigued to see how the Dallas Cowboys did in the playoffs, but the Giants were able to pull it off, and with a 6-10 record, the NFC East winner could have been the Giants. They had to wait to see what happened with Washington and Philadelphia, but for a brief second there, the Giants, the New York Giants, were the NFC East division leader. The Sunday night game got kicked off. The Philadelphia Eagles started Jalen Hurts, but they did not finish with Jalen Hurts. Nate Sudfeld subbed into the game right around the middle, and a lot of people questioned the move. Why would Doug Pederson do that? Ron Rivera and Alex Smith, I think we can all agree we like that team. We don't like that the Washington football team used to be named something that a lot of people disagreed with. We also don't like the owner. But I think we can all agree that we like Alex Smith, we like Ron Rivera, and I think Doug Pederson likes them more than he likes the Giants. That's why I think Doug Pederson threw the game, subbing in Nate Sudfeld, and purposefully losing the game to screw the Giants and give the Washington football team the victory. The Washington football team now finished with a 7-9 record. They will go to the playoffs. This is a team nobody talked about as a potential NFC East winner. We all said that the Eagles with Carson Wentz could probably do it, or Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys can do it. We all know what happened with those two quarterbacks. The Cowboys with Dak Prescott could have probably done it. We know that with Carson Wentz, the Eagles were not going to get the job done. And the New York Giants, the minute they lost Saquon Barkley, we kind of knew that their season could go potentially one way or the other, and we just had no hopes for the Washington football team. And quite frankly, they were the ones that won the division, shockingly enough. One thing about the Dallas Cowboys is that they actually looked pretty scary. I would have wanted to see what they did in the playoffs. We didn't get that. I think the G-men in the playoffs would have been laughed out and gone 0-1 in the playoffs. I think the Jalen Hurts Philadelphia Eagles would have been the best team, but Doug Pederson just made the move too late. And now we get to see the Washington football team play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is an upset just waiting to happen. But I think Tom Brady in the playoffs is just almost unbeatable. I think that the Buccaneers will win, but I would not be surprised if we see a crazy heroic performance from this Washington football team that knows they don't belong. And when your back is up against the wall, you play like a madman. I think Ron Rivera and Alex Smith could pull it off, but at the end of the day, I don't think they're going to advance. I think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will take care of business. But that does not mean that the NFC East division was a wild one this year. And I also believe that a 7-9 team should not be in the playoffs. I think you can win your division, but if a team has a better record than you, like, the Arizona Cardinals, I think that team should have advanced. We need to change the system for this playoff, for the NFL playoffs, because it's just not fair for a 7-9 team to go to the playoffs while an 8-8 team doesn't make it. Especially a 10-6 team in the AFC and the Miami Dolphins does not get to go to the playoffs, but a 7-9 team does. Just doesn't make any sense. Can't wait to see how Washington does in the playoffs. I'll be watching that game next week. You guys should as well. Let's root for Ron Rivera and Alex Smith.